everyone who's tried my meatloaf has absolutely loved it. You might not. You might prefer something else. But if you want to try it and see if you like it, give it a shot. You never know. You might love it like everybody else does. I'm sure there are probably people out there still remembering what I said about flipping the meatloaf over, saying, if he tries to stick a spatula under that and lift that up and flip it over, it's going to crack right in two or in multiple pieces probably. Well, we're not going to do that. Like I said, there's a trick to getting this thing flipped over. Sometimes it doesn't go well, I'll admit, but most of the time it works fine. Alright, so I'll stick this back in the fridge, and we will stick the meat into the oven. Now unfortunately, yeah, right now I'm using a regular video camera. I gave up on trying to use the camera on the cell phone, because every time the cell phone would power off and lock up, the video recording would quit. So that wasn't going to work. Unfortunately, this is an older video camera, and anytime I try and pause it, it won't just stay paused. It stays paused for like a second or two, and then it shuts off the video recording. So when I press pause on this thing, it's going to kill the video. So this is part 1. There's going to have to be a part 2 and probably a part 3 after each 45-minute cooking time, so that you can see, you know, what goes on. Most importantly, you do need to see how I flip it over, and you need to see putting in the last ingredient, and then see how it turns out. So there's going to be a part 2 and 3, so you'll have to look for those. But I'll mark them when I upload them. I'll mark them as part 1, part 2, part 3. So this is the end of part 1. I'm going to go ahead and put these ingredients away. And remember, I've got the oven set for 350, and I just heard it beep, so it should be getting pretty close because it's off by 50 degrees. It may not be completely at 350 yet, but it should be getting pretty close. So this will be going in the oven very soon now. These can, oh, these are empty. Let's throw these away. Luckily I got a full one, though I won't need the Pam anymore today. This, I can't really use a half can of tomato soup, so that's going to end up getting poured down the sink. This, go back over here on the shelf. This can too, because I'm not finding this can of tomato soup. Put that over there. Okay, and then the rest of these, this can all go in the sink, and I can wash dishes after I put the meat into the oven. Now I'll tell you what the last ingredient is so that you already know. It's cheese slices. Now ordinarily what I will use, and I'll show it to you, but I'm going to try something different this time. Ordinarily what I would use is 3 slices of this Kraft Deli Deluxe American 2% milk cheese. Now this is regular cheese, it's not cheese food. Do not use those individually sliced Kraft American cheese food slices. Those things are garbage. And you might like them, but I'm telling you, don't use that. Either use this, or I'm thinking what I'm going to try this time, I'm going to change it up a bit. I'm going to use one of those slices, but I'm also going to use one Sargento pepper jack and one Sargento 4-cheese Southwest. Use one slice of each of the 3 flavors. And I think that's going to not only give me a little better taste, but it's also going to make the presentation of the meatloaf a little nicer too, a little more attractive. Okay, so this goes in the oven right now. And you should have an oven thermometer so you can double check the temperature. Actually, it's not quite 350 yet. It's more like about 335 or 340. That's good enough. Alright. So, and then you'll need a kitchen timer, a good kitchen timer. This is the one I'm using, Xylus. We'll set it for 45 minutes. And start it. And there we go. Now, in case anything goes wrong, and I'm unable to do part 2 and 3, I will tell you how we get the meatloaf out of there. Because I used all that Pam spray, it should not stick to the pan whatsoever. So, what we do, we put this over on the table, right there, and then grab a paper plate, so I have something to help protect my hand a little better. Then get this, and I'll grab a skillet so I can show how this works. Skillet's dirty. I need a different skillet. Okay, we'll use this one. No, that one's not really big enough. I'll use this one. This one's bigger than the cast iron skillet, but I'll give you an idea of how we do this. So pretend this is a cast iron skillet, and the meatloaf's in there. We need to turn it over. First we set the plate on top of the meatloaf. Then I use this, or I can just use an oven mitt to protect my hand. And then we take it and we flip it over. And we set it right there. And once we've got it turned over, we take the plate and we just slide the meatloaf right into the skillet again. Just like that. That's how it works. Then we'll take our meatloaf sauce, and I'll cover this surface of the meatloaf with the meatloaf sauce, put it back in the oven for 40 minutes, and then we'll take and we'll put our cheese in. Now what I do with each slice of cheese, see how most sliced cheeses are almost perfectly square. What I do is I fold them at an angle so that I get 2 triangles, and then I'll arrange them in a pinwheel around the center. 6 slices, or 6 pieces total, because I take 3 slices and I fold them in half so that they're little triangles. And I'll put one here, it'll go like that, and I'll have another one here, that'll go like that, and then one will be here, and one will be here, one will be here, and one will be here. And that's why I'm going to try using one slice of 3 different cheeses, so I get a little variety in the presentation of the cheese on the top of the meat. And once we've got the cheese on there, We'll put it back in the oven for another 5 minutes, let it melt down, and we're good to go. We're ready to take it out, and we're ready to serve it. So that's how it works. So right now I'm going to pause this, and it's going to automatically quit the recording. So there's going to be a part 2 and a part 3, hopefully. So.